Hey Ghouls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope y'all have an amazing new year with a lot of happiness and fun. So, this year I made a promise to myself that I would be posting 1 or 2 long videos every single week and turn those videos into shorts or TikToks afterwards. Not only that, but I also have some ideas for content that I would love to try. Doing this, my final goal is that this year we can finally grow this channel. So let's spice it up a little. I have a bunch of ideas planned, so I hope this goes right. But I'm all ears for some ideas. Feel free to share them in the comments down below. Small talk aside, let's just go and do what was promised by the title. A video collection update, shall we? It was April, and I just had enough of seeing videos of people talking about their collections, so I decided to finally start mine. Inspired by Zombie X Corn, who didn't stop popping up on my For You page, I bought this Frankie. She is from Freaky Fusion. But sadly, I never grew too attached to her. That's why she is not on the shelves. Like other dolls that you'll see later, I'm planning on selling her. Right here, we have 13 Wishes. Spectra is missing, but don't worry, I'll show her later. She is in for the wash bin. These dolls were challenging to clean, mainly because they were from the Mattel era when they used to seal their dolls with an industrial glue. Over time, this glue would seep out from the head to the hair, making it disgusting and sometimes yellowing the doll's head. 13 Wishes is like my second favorite Monster High movie, and the doll line is also pretty high up on my list, probably in my top 5. But now, onto the dolls. So, my Frankie is missing her stitch on her cheek, but I'm not that bothered about it. Probably later, I'll either replace her or try to paint it. As for Claudine and Draculaura, I've had doubles of these dolls before because I tend to buy big lots instead of just 1 or 2 dolls. But now, they found new homes. From what I've experienced before, Draculaura tends to have really messed up bangs, and dear lord, my last Claudine was wonky. Like, her eye was super close to the nose bridge. Now, on this side of the shelf, I have my Ghouls Rule Cleo, and I love her. Freak Du Chic decided to make an appearance, and let me tell you, the prices are spicier than fall curry. Like, have you ever decided to scroll through eBay searching for these, just a heads up, prepare your tissue paper, because you're gonna cry. I absolutely love this line, like top 5 material. At the back I have Laguna Fire, the one and only that gave me the most TikTok views, like from nowhere. But we're not talking about her right now. Freak Du Chic. SDCC Freak Du Chic Draculaura was such an amazing idea. The only complaint I have is that she is too bright compared to the others. However, I hope this year we get a doll like this one, a continuation from an older line, like Sweet Scream's Claudine. Just imagine it. I'm only missing 3 dolls from this line. My Genifire and Toralei are in the bin. Down here we have some dolls that I'll be selling, either because of defects or simply because like Frankie, I didn't grow too attached to them. Take this Draculaura, for example. I love her, but I damaged her head mold while cleaning. Her face got squished. Although I managed to fix it, that incident made me realize that for now, I don't need her in my collection. This other one was a rebody that the old owner did and never specified. Also, the lips were repainted by me. I love Forbidden Love Draculaura, but I realized that when I get Draculaura, I'll also get Claude, so they feel complete right away. As for Scare's Frankie, currently not a favorite. She came in a lot with my basic Draculaura and Claudine. Ghouls Rule Draculaura shared a similar fate with Frankie from the same line. Both came with the Cleo from earlier, and 13 Wishes Spectra. Moving on, here are my basic ghouls. Don't mind some in the back. I know they're not their basic releases, but they're there. So, yeah. Picture Day Abby. Super underrated, but I love her. I love her. I've had 2 of them. One I already sold. This one came with her Dead Tired Bed playset, and wow, no glue on her hair. This one has a flaw, a lip chip, but later I'll fix her. Next to her, from the same line, we have Laguna Blue. Curiously, I've had 2 of them, but as you might tell, I sold the other one. I styled her hair about 3 months ago, and it's still holding up. Great screening, great outfit, overall, a great doll. Now, moving on to a similar concept, here's my first Genifire Long. New Scaremester was a great way to reintroduce some dolls, providing them with an excuse for new releases. One thing I've always loved about Genifire's dolls is that they always feel true to the character. I see her as slicked and well put, and they always nailed it. I really hope that the rumor of a collector doll for her is true. Just imagine it. Genifire's first collector doll, Chinese Year of the Dragon. It just makes sense, dude. Boo York, Nefra. I got her with another doll for a really good price. The only thing is, if I had acted like 2 seconds faster, I could have gotten Cleo and Deuce from the same line. Not that mad, just a bit. But as all of Nefra's releases, a gorgeous doll. My favorite movie, yes, I'm a simple bitch. Frights, camera, action. I just have so much nostalgia related to these dolls. I loved cleaning them. I'll need to do it again, the proper way. I was 11, and I remember being obsessed with them. Don't worry, I have Elisabeth, but she's not cleaned yet. Vaporine is all completed. The other ghouls are missing some minor accessories that I'll be getting later. One thing I remember from that time is that there was a major sale on these dolls, and I could have gotten them for €9. My grandma promised it, but the week later, they were full price again. So I ended up getting a freaking Nancy. Operetta, I love her design and can't wait for her Fang Club doll. She looks promising. I got her for €7, with her ring still rubber banded to her. The hair now looks like a disaster. But I'll be making a video on how to do her hairstyle properly. She was my second doll to get. Miss Ghoulia yelps, yeah. I'm so happy to have her. She's the only doll I haven't cleaned yet, but I'm afraid. She's old, guys. She's incomplete, missing necklace, pet and bag. But for now, I don't care. She's so gorgeous in real life, damn. And now our favorite furry. Just kidding, just kidding. I love Claudine so much. This one came with Picture de Laguna, Scares Frankie, new Scaremaster Genifire, and her bestie, Draculaura. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. She was missing some accessories that I got from another Claudine. And I'm waiting for a very special package containing some ghouls, one of them being Claudine. That will be our next video. Draculaura, the ghoul that seems to only have hits, never misses with her dolls. To complete this one, I bought 2 others, all in lots. One for the earrings and the other for the necklace. Mine is all completed, and like my Claudine and Frankie, which you'll see next. She is the 2012 reproduction. You can tell, because the clothes were made like the original 2010, and the face and joints look different. She has larger eyes and doesn't have elastic joints. And now we have Frankie. This one came with the Forbidden Love Draculaura. I'm selling a basic Claude that was really damaged, and Dead Tired Frankie. I completed her when I bought my Sweet 1600 Frankie, which came with extra accessories. One thing that I have planned is to clean some of these dolls again, since now I have more experience. And overall, they look disgusting with fallen hairstyles and dust. Next to Frankie, I have my Venus McFlytrap. Not much to say. I love her style. She's missing her tote bag, but that's all. Sadly, this doll was produced with poly hair. But I still love her. From the shaved head to the new hand mold, she's stunning. Now we have Rebecca Steam. I love the idea of this character. She's a robot that still loves to use older technology. And her clothes are chef's kiss. I really want to get her Ghouls Alive doll, but the prices for that doll are not it at all. On the shelf above, we have some collector dolls, like Voltageous Frankie. When she was released, I wasn't collecting yet. But when I saw her on eBay for $90, I couldn't resist. Come on. Power Ghouls is such an amazing line. The black and white motif on a collector doll just calls to mind SDCC 2010. In the middle, the doll that has all of my heart. Vampire's Heart Draculaura might be the best collector doll that I'll ever get. Super detailed, but still cohesive. And also inspired by my favorite Monster High movie. So yeah. Also from Amazon, Stitched in Style Frankie. I remember the day that she restocked. I contacted customer service, and they agreed that once the doll arrived, they would refund me all of what I spent on shipping and taxes. What a great idea. That really could only be used with Frankie. On top of everyone, I have the holiday shelf. For now, it is pretty empty, but I hope I can get the dolls I missed out on soon. Cleo and Deuce are adorable. I understand what people mean when they compare them to G2 dolls, but I still love them. And Claudine is stunning. When I first saw her in person, I didn't like her, but once I redid her curls, she redeemed herself. Here you have my 2 Haute Couture Midnight Runaway dolls. I love them so much. Sadly, I still don't have Spectra, as she got stuck at customs. They wanted an additional €30 for release. So, I decided to ship her back to Mattel. This month, I'll buy her again, together with Draculaura and Claude, so the shipping cost is lower. Over time, I'm loving Frankie more and more, and disliking Cleo more and more. But who cares? I'm happy I'm able to get them. Now, on to the last shelf before the bin of unclean dolls. Here, I'm going to showcase my Skelector dolls. I really hope I can acquire some that I missed out on, because I wasn't collecting them at that time. This little freak whom I love, Annabelle, was a pain in the ass to get. I thought I would miss it. But luckily, that wasn't in the plans for that afternoon. From the brand new box, perfectly on brand, to every inch of her little body, she's perfect. I love these dolls, really love them, to the point that I thought something was missing, and I made this Zero who is standing almost floating on a clear Amazon stand. I don't care about another mermaid dress. We got a brand new body and face sculpt for Jack. And Sally is gorgeous, so pretty. And now to the bin. Some dolls have been in this plastic box for like 3 to 4 months. Just because I didn't have the courage considering the glue seepage. Also, I didn't feel like it. So, starting off, we have Rochelle Goyle. This Rochelle came with my basic Frankie. I forgot to mention before. She was super yellow, but on another level. Acne cream solved it. If I'm not wrong, she is just missing the socks. Next, we have Freak du Chic Gina Fire. I love her, but it was really hard to get a good deal on her, at least complete. So I bought 2 lots at the time and found everything I needed for her. She just needs a cleaning, and then she can be shown to the world. And now we have Ghoul Fair Elizabeth. She is pretty and all, but the red doesn't make sense on her. Black and purple were already her signature colors. Also, the screening is weird. Now let's take a look at the first wave Dead Tired Frankie. She has some holes on the side of her head. Yeah, she had a rooting problem and ended up with 2 black streaks out of the hairline. Nothing major, and when I boil wash her, they're gonna be almost gone. Nefra's friend is here. Reaver was the doll that came with Boo York Nefra. I feel we were robbed. She was supposed to get what the new off-white dolls have, a skull inside of her head. But yeah, she's still pretty cute. Making the daughter of the Grim Reaper a cute and colorful character was a nice touch. Who do we have here now? Yeah, it's Twyla. I bought her for an insane price, all complete. She was less than €5. But being the forgetful person that I am, I lost one of her earrings. Next we have 13 Wishes Spectra. She's all complete, missing 1 or 2 things on the playset, but I don't care. The fact that she has Sarah and... yeah, one flaw is the lip, but I'll fix it easily. Next we have another doll that came with Claudine and Draculaura, Luna Matthias. She's all complete, but I didn't want to clean her yet. Don't get me wrong, I like her, but when the time comes, I'll take care of her. And now, one of my proudest finds, a nearly complete Howleen Wolf. I bought her with Claudine from the same pack, and they were super cheap. €20 together, I had to get her. Speaking of the devil, she's here. I love this shade of purple on this doll. I hope another collector doll has it. Sweet 1600 Frankie from the first wave. I know that just because of the tinsel on the hair and the elastic legs. Super pretty. This line was amazing. Wrapping up, we have basic Neferidinal. She's amazing. This head didn't belong to this doll before. My last one got damaged with Ghouls Rule, Frankie, and Draculaura. The paint on her eyebrow got smudged. We have 2 more dolls in here. The next one is Elizabeth. The clothes are amazing. The downside is the gluey hair. She's just missing the bracelet, which was lost in transportation from the shipping company. And finally, the last doll is Gold Elastic Laguna. I overpaid a little, but she was my favorite from the main 6, so I don't care. I'm just mad that she only got 1 collector doll. And to be honest, it isn't the best. In another box, I have my Freak du Chic Toralei and my basic Jackson Jekyll, but I can access them now. To wrap it up, I want to thank you all for being here until the end. As I said in the beginning, I have so many new ideas to explore. So, if you like doll collecting, doll restoration, basically anything doll related, subscribe. That would mean the most to me. So yeah, bye-bye.